So yesterday we had an announcement from OSFI, which stands for the Office of the Superintendent of Financial Institutions. They're a government regulator who regulates any federally regulated financial institution. The change that they announced yesterday was going back a while ago now. They had introduced what they call a stress test for anybody taking on a new mortgage, where you have to qualify for that mortgage based on an interest rate that's most likely quite a bit higher than the actual interest rate you're paying on your mortgage. So the stress test was any borrower had to qualify at the Bank of Canada's benchmark interest rate. Today, I would say the average interest rate on a fixed rate mortgage is maybe somewhere around 3%. That benchmark rate is 4.89% currently. Up until now, that's only applied to what we call high ratio mortgages. So any mortgage that's insured through either CMHC or one of the other major default insurers. The announcement that OSFI made this week is that they're now going to apply that to conventional mortgages as well. So what it means is if you're putting down 20% or you have 20% equity in your property or more, that stress test hasn't applied to you up until this latest rule change. Moving forward, and this comes into effect of January 2018, that rule will now apply to all mortgages across the board, whether it's a high ratio mortgage or a conventional mortgage. So the impact could be pretty significant. I expect that the impact will be biggest for people who already own their home and may need to refinance their mortgage. For whatever reason, maybe they've gone through a difficult time and they need to consolidate some debts or what have you. That's going to make it more challenging for them to do that. And unfortunately, I think it will push some people from a situation where they're able to qualify for the best rates and terms on the market to a situation where they're having to go to some unregulated lenders that are going to charge higher rates, and the costs are just going to be more for the consumer, unfortunately. Not in every situation, but certainly there will be some people that kind of get pushed out of that space where they can qualify for really, really good low interest rates to a situation where they're maybe paying 2% higher interest rate or maybe even more in some cases.